Everyone, Lensman Oz here, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. Villager's doing its thing. Just had someone else die. It just happens. Where they're building the swineherd's hut, it's actually dug into that area that was down there that I covered up, so they ended up getting caught by a zombie or a burning thing. They caught on fire. And so Rocco, which is the builder from the top of the hill, is no more. This episode, I started looking for all the modium. I can't use the digital miner. It's not possible to use that guy to mine up all the modium. So that's unfortunate. It's been going really well, actually, the digital miner. I put a second fire generator here with its own crusher, and I just throw potatoes in here. I'll probably end up maybe using something from upstairs instead. I mean, potatoes is the best. What do we got? Not biochaff, biofuel. I mean, melon gives 4, moss gives 5. Just wonder if there's something else, because obviously potatoes give 5. Baked potatoes give 7. Torch flowers give 7. Interesting. But like, we've got a lot of things being made upstairs. Cookies give 7. Whatever that is. Pitcher plants. I don't know. Warped wart. I mean, pumpkins give 5, and I'm got one of these guys going, so like I can grab some pumpkins and throw them in there as well. Either or, it's gonna give me biomass, and that's, you know, this thing's doing it's all its stuff. The only other thing I have done in between is I set up an alloy smelter down here with a crafter on top, and set up all of the alloy, you know, alloying things, because I found that I was trying to do these double layer capacitors and it was getting a bit annoying, going and having to manually craft. The other thing, if you look in the quest line here, it says about these netherite upgrade things, which is apparently how you do netherite since 120. Didn't realise. These things actually come from a mob drop as well, which is a possessed hoglin. Now, if I can get a hold of a possessed hoglin, what's the best way of doing it? Let's just type hoglin. You can see here we've got soul vials. It's probably the only way I'm going to do it, and spawners. So if I can get a possessed hoglin and use that guy in a soul binder and convert a spawner into being a hoglin spawner, and then make a powered spawner, we might be able to, you know, there's a few things involved there, don't get me wrong. I'm going to make a slice and splice and a few other bits and pieces, but I set up everything I'd need to sort of work through that once I eventually find a possessed hoglin. So I made myself a soul vial, and I will go for a trek to try and find a possessed hoglin shortly. What I'm going to do now, though, is you would have seen it when I first popped this open. I had all the power category open. Now, this does have, you know, chapters dedicated to all things power related. So if I tick this, I'm going to get some XP. And it's all the different ways of making power. We've got sort of early, mid, and how to store and transfer, etc. So early game power, these won't produce a ton, as it says. So that's the heat generator, which I've already made. We'll get a quest for that. A coal generator, which we already made, and that guy's there in the roof. And solar. So that was just one of the mechanism renewable ones, which windmill. What I get? Got some little bits and pieces. Nothing too exciting. Just a pipe upgrade and an iron furnace and some slime balls. That's all I got. Cool. So yeah, that's that one. Mid game. We're not at mid game yet, but we can, you know, can't power your base off coal forever. Got a decent amount of resource value. It's time to upgrade your power setup. Yep. So we can tick that one. And that's like the gas generator or power or extreme reactors. So this does have extreme reactors in it. And obviously power. I'm just going to tick power. There's the chapter for power. I don't remember if I built the gas generator. I don't think I have yet. What I'm looking at in here, though, is I want to go down this quest line. I want to get 2 wireless flux networks items. So let's tick this one. Transferring power. Yes, we're going to get some XP. We have a pipes wrench. That is for sure. And then pipes upgrades is another one off the side of that. Mechanism cables I haven't done anything with. And quantum entangler water. It's going to require a fair bit of atomic alloy, which we can make, but I'm not at that point yet. I need to make a few more crafters for downstairs and get that all set up. Storing power is another thing. Let's tick that one. Integrated dynamics batteries, eh? Block of crystallized mineral. I mean, it's a thing. Get some mineral going. Energy cube for mechanism. Well, I don't have one of them yet. Shouldn't be that hard to make. But, oh, got some drawers. Alright, so what I want to do is, as I said, continue down this path here. I want to make flux dust. And it says here, compressing redstone dust with bedrock and obsidian. So let's drop down to our mining area. Where is the hole in the ground? Oop. Finish building the stone smeltery, very nice. So we've got some bedrock here. Let's do this. So natural noises down here. We've got some obsidian and we got some redstone dust. And what I want to try and do, if I pop that there, and then I roll shift U them. Oh, I've got 1 stack anyway. Cool. Stack's better than no stack. So we got 1 stack. It's just because I've got a magnet on. Where is my magnet? There. New. Turn off. I'll do that again. You. No, that wouldn't work. So just left clicking the block, and that gives us the, ouch. Obviously a one of the spawn things that come in. Let's put this back away. Cool, let's pop back upstairs. So we got obviously 2 stacks of that. This is going to give us some other bits and pieces. And then I want to make flux cores and flux blocks. We got you there. So let's go flux. So we want to make some of these guys. Actually, I'm not going to be able to do this because I'm not going to have enough eyes of ender. I do need to find some more ender pearls. How many have I got? 2. That is not enough. I do have a beheader. The ender which will behead things. Do I have any other way of getting this? Not really. Have any of them? I've got a couple of these. Got the word pearl. I've only got the 3. I do need to find some more endermen. Obviously, I've got the deep learner here. Still need another 5. Where am I best likely to find these guys? So I really want to do this. I really want to get some better power. Alright, leave it with me. I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to go for a trek and see if I can find some endermen. And now there's probably my best bet. The other thing I've done, by the way, let's just quickly do this. And you'll notice it in here. No, in here is I went to the other ancient soul berries in this. So you go to the other by putting one of these teleporters down in the nether. So mine is, and I do have a JEI to it, but mine is in here. Mine's here. So we go to the other. Nasty, scary place over here too. There are mobs in the other. These blazers. So you do have nether mobs. Ouch. And there are wither skellies as well, I've seen. Here's these berries that you can get. And if you look all the way down there, there's this stuff called soul lava. See, look at this. Look at the ore that generates here. You get blocks of it. Hello, wither skelly. So there are blocks of ore that generate in this dimension. This would probably be a good place to bring the digital miner. You can see here, just blocks of raw tin. Tons of it. But then also, there are different levels to this area. I know it's very dark and I do apologise. Hopefully it's not quite as dark for you, but it probably is. It's YouTube. You can see all the way down there. Now there is a way of getting down there, but I'm going to just cheat it a little bit. No, that's not where I wanted. I do have another one. Called Soul or something. The other two. There we go. So this is down the bottom. We were up there just before. And we've got all this soul lava. Now I don't really know what soul lava is used for yet, but you can see this is like the deep slate layer. And then you've got a lot of magma blocks. Magma creams here. There's the dogs, the things from the nether. But again, lots of stuff that can burn. But it's a different sort of place. I don't know what else in terms of levels things spawn at. But see, you can go deeper and deeper down here. So I haven't explored too much in here. I don't know heaps about the other. Ouch. Yeah, so I do need to find... Oh, hello. I do need to find out more about the other and work out what it is I should do here, but it's a nifty place. It's a different setup. Another one drop. Anyway, alright, so I'm going to jump out and try and find some more Endermen, and I'll be back in a tick. Alrighty, I'm back. I lost my good trident while I was out finding. I found a couple of Endermen. I've ended up putting the thing in down here, and I currently have some running through. So I've put one through already and got 16. So you can take these guys and put them in here, and you can choose any of these items. At the moment, I've got it set to the ender pearls, so it will instantly give me ender pearls. But I've got enough ender pearls now to be dangerous. But what I was thinking of doing really quickly while I get through all the stuff, like I've got a backpack full of stuff here. There's stuff here. Put that down. These things give night vision, by the way. The soul berries from the other. And the other has dragons, so I think I'll stay away from the other at the moment. What I was just going to do here is try and get like an Inferium or maybe even up to Tertium sword, because that's going to give better attack damage than this. This is at 9. That's at 8 already, so if we go to Prudentium, I'm going to need all of these. And then I'm going to need some more essence. No, that's the wrong one. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to need a few of them, aren't I? Let's just do this. Was a bit, but it's fine. So I need another one of these guys. Oh, and then let's make this sword. That gives us 10 attack damage, and if we want to go one more, I need this. So let's make. I need 8 of them probably. I need 2 gems. Ooh, I'm out of prosperity. Goodness me. Unfortunate. Looks like I've got a few more of the ingots, so let's get a tertium sword. That's 13 attack damage. It's getting up there where I was before. I'll put this guy back in here. I found another backpack in a chest while I was out too. There's some scaffolding, netherrack away. Yeah, cool. So you can see I'm lost a fair bit. I lost the trident throwing it at something. Oops. That was not the right course of action. But it's okay. We can recover. Oop. Oh, my new builder just got killed. What? Oh, boy. Let's go and avenge their death. And it'll be because they're down in this area. Oh, and we've got people down here helping them out, but that's unfortunate. Really need to get this thing built. A little ridiculous. We'll let them out.
Hi. 'Tis a fine morning.
A weird head on you. Some of the people that you that join in do already have skins, etc. on. So I'm going to need another builder now, which is, again, a pain. But I'll deal with that in a short while. Let's get these this energy stuff going that I wanted to do. Where were we? I've got a better sword now. That's fine. What? Take this one back. My builder's stuff. So I'll give that back to the colony. Almost out of blood. Look at it go. The joys, right? The joys of having to repair everything. Okay. So let's go back into that quest line that we were on. Nothing in there. There was obviously something being claimed. The Enderman, the 5 Enderman one. I've killed 100 zombies now. What quest was in here? Oh, okay. Furnace and augments. Nice. And then they got the Enderman prediction. So all the power. So let's continue. We need to make the flux cores. So for that, I'm obviously going to need. Oh, I got a beacon. Okay. You can have that. Excuse me. Beacon can just go in here for now. I'm going to need Eyes of Ender. I need some blaze rods. Sag mill gives me 4. Vaporizer gives me 3. So let's just pop some through the sag mill. Cool. And I'll do for now. Oh, now I need obsidian. Of course I do. Oh my, it's always something, right? Let's grab a bucket. Bucket of milk's fine. And let's grab a bucket of water. Go this way. Right here. There it is. I know there's lava around everywhere, but like, there's a few areas around that we can deal with. $22 obsidian do us for now, I guess. Maybe. Let's get a bit more. Just a little bit more. Alright. Let's jump back up top. Colony. Okay. Oop, wrong way. Again. On some of these. There's 4 of them. And what was the other thing I needed? One of these. That's the quest. Very nice. So now we're going to need plugs and points. We're also going to need flux storage. So I'm going to need a bunch of these things. So let's see. It's going to want points. The actual controller. I need at least 5. 11 blocks. 12. At least 12 plus a bunch of obsidian. Okay, so let's work on more of these. I guess that'll do. And I want the controller. That's the controller. It's a point. Plug. And I'm going to want storage, so I need 6. Ugh. I think about, what am I out of obsidian? Oh, I'm out of Eyes of Ender, that's okay. Make a couple more of them. Oh, I needed one more, didn't I? Oh, basic storage done. Okay, so that should give us this one. Upgrades. We're going to my first network, right click on your plug and you'll see Flux Network UI. Yes, we'll tick that one. And then we're going to get this one, wireless charging one, and Flux Storage. Nice. Okay, so that should give us everything we need to make, let's pop these things away, everything we need to make a wireless network with our power. Oops, shouldn't have thrown that one away. Okay, plug, point, storage, controller. Nice. We're going to need to put the controller somewhere as long as it's in the world. Just wonder whether I Pop it out here. Okay, so here's our controller. Create a new network. That'll do. Excellent. So we have a network. I can then put the storage here as well. Good. That's my storage, and then I pop that there. Assign it to my network, and this should start. I should start seeing some power going into it. And we're not generating any power. Nothing in here. Are we really generating that little amount of power? Yes. Wow. Finally at that point where I think I am. I desperately need to do something with power in terms of bigger. I need lots more. In the case of this, I could potentially do something with this. Then I would be absolutely decimating all of the power in that space. Really? It's going up now that the sun's out. Solar panels. Probably not the best for it. I do need to work on what's next. But we do have all of this done. Right click a functional flux network block with UI. Yep. Cool. So that's that whole quest. Wow, that's that whole quest line done. Maybe we do look at making the gas burning generator. Don't think I made it. Otherwise it would have triggered. Probably still up here in this list. Gas burning generator. Yeah, I need everything. Refined obsidian ingots. A couple of biogenerators. Biogenerators are actually quite cheap, to be honest. Take some out of here. Just why, running it on biogenerators is probably fine. There's 2 biogenerators. One of these. Then I need 4 of the refined obsidian dust. I want this one. 4 ingots, and then I need atomic alloy, so reinforced alloy. Do I have any? Okay, got 3 of them. 2 of these. That's the redstone one. This should be the diamond one. I'll pop them in there. 2 in there. I've got this set up to extract, by the way, so that will be putting it straight into the system. Put that pipe along the bottom. Okay. One last one. Gas burning generator. Cool. So that can use the gas, the hydrogen off here. Just need to move some things around so I can get to it. Gas pipe. gas. Tube, isn't it? Pressurized tube. I'll pop you on there or not? Really? Okay, so you're going to have to move. Ouch. We could do that. And then it'll just be using whatever gas is there and giving us power when it's running. Cool. So we're going to get a little bit of power, nothing amazing, but we'll get a little bit. Chunk load. Okay. So whenever this generates gas, I guess. So whenever this runs, pretty much, is when we're going to produce gas and give us some power. I'll just run back up here now. We'll see we've got a little bit of power in here. 200,000. So one of the things I'd like to do is enable... Well, let's just... so that when something's on my hotbar, it should pull power from here. Apparently. Wireless charging is effective, apparently. Okay. Maybe it's not. Oh. Don't know why that was all of a sudden not working. Okay, so that's working. That's charging my mining gadget now. So all that power has dumped into the mining gadget. I will need to find a new place for this thing to sit. Probably there. Get that like that. Put back in there for now. And good. All right. So I think that's probably a good spot to wrap up at the moment. We'll generate some power here. That'll fill up my mining gadget because I do need to find lots more ores. I need to clean this out. This is all set up. You know, this is getting pretty full now. It's been running for a while, and again, it's been running. It's full. It's pretty much got as many things as you can think of in there. The other thing I've done, I might just hook that up to the network, to be honest. The other thing I've done is I've pulled a lot of the Gregstar stuff out of the system because they kept complaining the warehouse was full, and I had a lot of stuff in here which, if I go at Greg, you'll see there's quite a bit of ores, etc. that I'm currently not using. Now I probably could use this, so raw aluminium, I can probably just smelt it. If we get, do we get bonuses? It works just the same. So I can run it through the same system and turn it into ores and, you know, multiply, etc. But I think my things here are kind of full. One here. This is the Elite Exporter, and it's already chock-a-block full, so I need to come up with a better way of doing that. And that's pretty full anyway. The whole system's in need of a boost. Anyway, all right. Wrapping up point. Thanks everyone for watching. A little bit of a derpy episode, but we're getting there. Slowly getting there. Things are happening. now got wireless power transfer, so I can, I guess, transmit power somewhere I need it. At this point, it's just charging my inventory item, which is also things like the gadget, the building gadget, etc. will be able to be charged like that. Got a better sword. Do some upgrades on this thing eventually, with whatever the table it is I need to put it on. And I will also try and find that infected hoglin, or whatever they're called, so I can get those drops. I'll clean up this inventory stuff here. You can see there's a few pieces of thing, whatever that is. Lord Gem of Incandescent Inferno. Okay. Fire damage to heavy weapons. Can't put it on this, I don't think. But lots of scrolls and things I'm finding as I'm getting around as well. With a skelly spawner, I grabbed that. Yeah, so we'll be able to do some cool stuff again in the next episode. Until then, thanks everyone for watching. Comments down below. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Bye.